Right, as I've already said, my car was making this clanking sound, but I just didn't have time to check what it was. So I went to this local garage and, to check for me. These guys have been doing this job. It's a garage, a very well respected garage here in Stockholm. They've been doing this for over 30 years. Actually, the old man is just about to retire, leaving the company to his son. Now, I could have checked this myself, but because I was very busy, I decided, you know what, I cannot do everything myself. Let me just go to these guys. They know me. They will check this for me quickly, and then all I will do is I'll just fix the problem. All right? Now, I don't know if they really checked because they said they couldn't see anything. Now, here is the problem. I've already done this in the previous video. Here's the problem. Look. The ball joint. This ball joint here is finished. It's absolutely finished, and it's clanking. If I checked the car myself, I would have found this straight away. Now these guys, they do MOT, they fix classic cars, they fix every type of car. You want to tell me that they couldn't find this, they missed this, and then a DIYer with no tools really come and find out that it's just a ball joint. You know what I mean? It's crazy. So it's either they didn't check, they wanted me to bring the car again so that they can charge me more money. I have a receipt. Because when I call them, they can't spend the whole day with them. When I call them to ask them, how far things are going, after 8 hours, I left the car there 8 hours just to check the clanking. That's all, nothing else, not to dismantle anything. I just said, can you check for me what's clanking underneath the car? 8 hours. Now, did they check? I don't think so, because they would have found this straight away, because they are mechanics, they have a lot of experience. Now, it's either they knew is this, but they didn't tell me because they wanted to charge me some more money, crafty, and on the report, which I will show you on the paper, they say that the car is safe to drive. When it's clanky like this, you think it's safe to drive. Even my customers, they kept on asking me, what is that clanking sound? And I said to them, well, I'm not quite sure what it is. I took the car to the garage. The mechanics have checked. They're saying it's safe to drive. With this amount of movement, it's crazy. It's crazy. They just wanted me to return the car to them. Listen to that. They wanted me to return the car to them so that they can charge me more money. That's how it is. So in the previous video, I changed the wishbones, these, because they are too old anyway. The car has done over 120,000 miles, so I must as well just take the ones on the other car too, because done only 60. The bearings as well, they could be on their last leg, so it's best to just change the whole thing, to be honest. So I did that on the previous video, and if you want to check it out, just check it out. So let me just read to you. They have a paper that they printed out for me to, it's a receipt, but they describe what they've done. Okay, let's just read that now. Right, here's the invoice. It was done on the 18th May 2021 to locate the knocking or the clanking. The mileage was 115,430, so 115,000. Right now the car has done 120,000. So I've driven 5,000 miles with this clanking. It got so loud that I had to do something about it. So this is what they did when I took the car to them. They say they investigate knocking or clanking noise on front suspension. Lift the vehicle on ramp to inspect all suspension steering components. Remove under trays. There are no under trays in my car. But he says here he removed under trays to access anti-roll bar mounts to inspect bushes. There's no under tray in my car. Remember, my car broke down in Germany. The Germans removed the undercover. They never put it back. It's still there in Hanover. So here, remove under tray is a big lie. They didn't do that. Road test vehicle on several conditioned roads. Noise only heard on cobble street, very rough. Suspect driver's side shock absorber is knocking. Will require suspension strip down to access wear on all moving parts. Recommend that we investigate more in depth when the noise develops further. Nothing we have found leads us to think the vehicle is unsafe to use. And here is the price here. You see, I've covered the name of the company. It's on the other side here. I don't want to, expose them like that. But I just wanted to show you that, these garages, all they do is try to cheat us and to take the money from us. They did not check because there's no undercover. Let me just show you that there's no undercover in my car. I'm going to open the bonnet to show you. As you can see down there, you can see the ground down there. There's no cover. I'll try to put let me just go this side. Look there. You can see the ground is right there. There's no cover. So when they say they removed the undercover, they were telling lies. Because the car, ever since we came from Germany that time, we didn't even put the AC pump, which is the air-conditioned motor here, the pump that broke. We haven't. And this is like 2 years ago. So when he says undercover, this cover here is just for the radiators here. There's no stabilizer here. There's no stabilizer. There's no any knocking around here. This is the only cover that was left here. So I just don't understand what he's talking about, saying that he removed the undercover. It's a big lie. Let's just go back into the car. Yeah, so it's a lie. There's no undercover trace. You just saw it yourself. No undercover trace. Yeah, they lied. They lied about the trace, and because they lied about the trace, then they lied about checking the car. They do MOT. They would have seen those ball joints straight away. They just wanted the money. They didn't check the car. They may have driven the car just around maybe 2 corners for 2 minutes and took £61 for doing just that. And the worst of the worst is they kept the car there for 8 hours. I dropped it off in the morning around 9. I went to pick it up at 5, and they haven't done anything. They didn't check. So the question, what was that about? You know what I mean? So it's really annoying because these guys, they know me. They know me very well. I know them as well. But for them to play this trick on me, it clearly shows that mechanics are there for the money. They're there for your money, Just imagine people that know nothing about cars. Mechanics like this, that means they're ripping them off. They're stealing their money, I'm a bit annoyed and, with all this, this situation. And the worst thing, just imagine they say the car is safe to be driven on the roads. And what if one of the ball joints failed and the car just, get off the road and hit something or maybe hit another car? They'll rather have me hurt to get the money. They wanted me to go and come back and say, can you check it again? And they say, oh, we removed this, we removed. They haven't. Maybe they knew his ball joints and they just wanted me to keep coming back. It's just annoying, you know. So this is why you have to learn to fix your own car. Fix your own car and stay away from these mechanics. Okay, guys. I'm sorry about the ranting, but this really got up to me, you know. I'm a bit annoyed with this. Thank you for your support, guys. And please, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. More videos are coming. So I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.